Hello everybody, welcome to Purple Dragon Gaming. My name is Greg Beeman and I am going to be playing a game for my very first video on this channel. I picked a game from probably my favorite PlayStation exclusive series ever, Uncharted. I picked the fourth game because it is incredible. Like, all the games are incredible, but this one was the first for the PlayStation 4, and the graphics and the story are the best yet, in my opinion. I'm gonna be closing out this. I only opened it long enough to do a test run real quick of sound and everything like that, so you guys will be seeing. I played this game when it first came out, but it's been a while now. Came out like maybe a year ago, year and a half. It's been a while now. So I remember enough about the story to know what's going to happen, but I don't remember the actual, like, how we get to those points. This video might be a little longer than most of mine will be, though, because I have to deal with the prologue and intro to the game. And if anybody's played the Uncharted series, they'll know that those can be fairly long. Also, I want to point out, if you haven't watched any of the other Uncharted games, or played any of them, this does not actually spoil much. I mean, it spoils who he ends up with in the future, but if you played any of them, you already know. Like, literally 10 minutes into the first game, you pretty much figure out what's going to happen. Because this game takes place a couple years after the main character, Nathan Drake, right there, retires. There's Sam. And don't worry if you're confused, if you haven't played an Uncharted game and you're confused by why you just get dropped in the middle of it at a seemingly new game. That's because that's how Uncharted usually works. It'll throw you in the middle of it, and it will turn out to be basically, you'll look back and figure out the story as you go. So let's dive right in. Dive right into a boat fight with a bunch of small boats that are all shooting at us. Because, you know, this is how physics works, right? Just take a big boat and crash into a little boat, and the little boat blows up, and the big boat doesn't take any damage at all. That's physics. Also, that's totally how boats would blow up if you land on top of them, like I just did. This is so great at physics, but the cinematic story and the actual, like, the graphics and the world itself in this game is just so beautiful. Like, I cannot express how much better this game looks than the former 3, actually, because this is the fourth game in the series. And I'm really hoping that there will be a fifth game. They have said that there might not be, but, you know, they say that kind of stupid shit all the time with video games. I mean, they've said that about Grand Theft Auto like 4 times, and they keep making more. Or Final Fantasy. It's a great example. They talk about that all the time, how, you know, they don't plan on making more Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy 15 came out not that long ago. In reality, if you want to get technical, it's probably more like Final Fantasy 20 when you add in all the side stories. Maybe 25. There's a lot of Final Fantasy type stuff. But yeah, so let's get back on the boat now.
What? I can fix it. Just cover me.
Are you kidding me? The engine fucking broke? Okay, cool. Also, I have aim assist on because, you know, this game is really difficult to get a good aim all the time. I'll probably turn it off pretty soon but I have it on for the, like, opening story, because it's been a long time since I played a shooter in the style of this type of game. Like, I don't do a lot of these shooters anymore because I haven't had the available time to do this type of, like, shooter game. A lot of quick scoping can happen before you ask, I'm not playing this on like the easiest difficulty or anything like that. So let's drive.
Head straight to the island.
This giant island there that nobody could possibly miss.
I can barely see out
Oh,
there.
great! That's awesome. Let's avoid those. And I say as I crash into a rock.
Best I can.
Good job, Greg. Proud of myself right there.
Then hurry. Just hang on.
Just keep driving forward in this boat. Just for the record, all that bouncing in the boat would probably hurt.
Oh shit.
And then that happens, yeah. I think in comparison to a lot of the games, that's pretty good. And just for the record, there's a lot of times where it'll just flash all over the place in the timeline.
You must be tired of these lectures. I know I'm tired of giving them. Now you have to stay here with me all weekend instead of going on the retreat with everyone else? I don't care. Yes, that's the crux of the problem.
Wow.
See why I'm the only one being punished? Because you started the fight.
You wouldn't give me back my book.
I told you to leave those books in your room. You only have yourself to blame.
Doesn't give him the right to
Damn.
from me.
Does that give you the right to start throwing punches?
It wasn't just about the book.
What was it then?
Nothing.
I'll save it for confession. No matter what I try, you seem insistent on going down the same sad road as your brother. What a waste.
Such rudeness. Don't cry. Don't cry, just look at the flashing light outside the window. Oh my god, it's Sam. Okay, so let's... I love how the story will sometimes just shoot to a young Nathan Drake. It made me very happy when they did in the third game as well. And they gave some seriously nice backstory to how Nathan Drake actually became a thief. Because if you don't know, Nathan Drake is a thief who, he's not like, he's kind of, you know, he's an anti-hero, kind of like a Han Solo type guy, where he does all kinds of good stuff, but he does it for his own ulterior motives. Like, he has his own reasons to do the nice things he does. If, you know, and, you know, it turns out he ends up being like a hero all the time, saving people and doing good things, but he's not doing them just because they're good things.
Isn't it our job to help boys like him?
In the meantime, I'm neglecting the other dozen boys under my care.
What do you want me to do?
You know my opinion.
I'm not ready to give up.
I'm assuming they're talking about me.
Before you hit.
Awesome. I love when people talk about me and I'm sneaking up on them.
Okay.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, sister.
Now, is she gonna leave the room? Oh, wow, that was close. Huh. I just randomly ran out of cover there for a minute, right in front of her, and she did not even see me. That's awesome. Also, Nathan has some serious skills when it comes to sneaking, even before he actually learns how to sneak. Let's see. Okay, so that's where I'm headed. But what's she doing?
Move it, sister.
She looks like she's up to something. Is that what I think? Is she over there smoking? That's pretty hypocritical, if you ask me. pretty sure she's not supposed to do that. Well, I almost got spotted there. I have never been so happy to see a priest show up out of nowhere. And when he saves me from that nun, it probably would have caused some serious problems if she had caught me. 'Cause I'm pretty sure she's already pissed off at me because apparently I started a fight with some boy over a book. Sounds like something Nathan Drake would do. He does. I'm sure he had a better reason than just the book. He even said that it wasn't just the book. But he's not much of a snitch, so he didn't want to like spread the word about what actually happened. And I don't remember if he ever does tell what happened. Jump. Oh, no, no, don't fall. Come on, don't fall. Shit. Sam just left his flashlight just sitting there waiting for me. And a backpack. That's cool. Oh.
You gotta learn to watch your back. Alright. It's good to see you, brother. What's that? Really?
It's nothing.
You told me you'd stay out of trouble.
He's talking shit about us.
So?
He said that Dad dumped us because we're worthless, and Mom is in hell because...
Nathan, come on. I'm just saying it because it gets to you. Alright? You just gotta learn to laugh it off.
You wouldn't.
Do as I say, not as I do. There.
So apparently that boy was talking shit about me, my brother, my dad, and my mom. That's cool. Now I understand why he beat the shit out of him.
The nuns catch you, they're gonna call the cops.
I got something for you. And it couldn't wait till Christmas.
What?
It's outside.
What happened to us staying in trouble?
I guess it's an exception.
Everything's an exception when it comes to hang out with my brother.
Come on. Yeah, give me a hand.
There we go. Wow. Sam's pretty strong to be able to lift me by one arm. That's impressive. I mean, at an angle like that, too, that would have been a fairly difficult thing to do. I mean, it was probably partially the momentum, though, so might have been easier than it looked. And jump!
He's the one decent guy ever. You should come and say hi.
Nah, I don't need the guilt.
Well, I made that jump. There's a lot of parkour type stuff that happens in this game, too. Whee!
That was easy.
A lot of climbing and fist fighting and gunfights and things like that. It's a really great game series. Also, on the other channel I am a part of, Golden Axe Productions, we are currently doing a game that's fairly similar to the Uncharted series in a lot of ways. It's the Tomb Raider game, the one that came out only a few years ago. It's a fairly new one, and
Watch this.
it's a good game too.
We take the highway.
The only reason I'm doing this on my channel instead of on that channel, which is the channel that I spend most of my time working with,
Come on. Your turn.
is because, well, this game, first off, is one of my all-time favorite series, so I want to do it. And it's a great thing for me to, in my opinion, it's a great idea to do this game for my first of this channel. It's not my first YouTube channel, but it is my first singular, like, solo YouTube gaming channel.
On again, off again. Currently off again.
Come on, Nate. Jump. Slide into first.
Okay. No guts. No glory.
Well,
Just don't think about it. You got this.
well, I almost fell there. I thought I had this, brother.
Stay with me.
If you hear some creaking and crackling sounds, that's the card table that is set up right now that the camera is, I mean not the camera, the microphone is on. It's kind of hard to keep it still at times, so it makes some noises once in a while, some creaking noises. Let me crawl under this.
Okay.
Oh, a jump coming up, huh? Is that what you said? Let's see this jump that's coming up.
Right down. Nice and easy. Oops. Was that a sin? I think that's a sin. There you go.
I think a lot of what's going on here is probably a sin. That's okay. Absolutely, I'll swing. Swinging on a rope seems like a great idea. Let's do it. Whee! Yeah. Because again, that's totally how physics works, right? I'm assuming we gotta go this way since that's the only available way to go from there. Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm pretty sure I died. Cool. I don't know why I jumped there. I like sliding. It's fun, okay? All the sliding down stuff in this game is kind of... And, of course, yeah, I can see exactly why. I almost just fell again. I walked too close to the edge there.
I can't jump that high.
Just go around the corner.
Yeah, because this is totally safe, right? Yeah, and those things are totally that sturdy, too. This game is incredible, though. I can't even be mad about some of the rules of like logic they break in order to like do some of the stuff they do,
This particular
because of how beautiful the game is and how great the cinematic story and the actual like character development for this game series is.
you watch me.
It's one of the main reasons I chose this as my first like solo channel game. Let's drop right here and jump. Ooh, that was close. But of course, you know, he couldn't miss it because he would have died. And dying would not be something that he could do if we clearly saw him as an adult on the boat earlier with his brother. So they both must live through this part. They're too young to die here because they were clearly... Oh shit, I've seen this part. This part does not make sense. How... First off, so many problems right here. Let's have this kid who's never done this type of thing do this. One try. And then just jump off and swing all the way over there. You know, because that makes total sense, you know.
Head down.
That's a pretty far drop, too.
Just like that. We're out.
Ooh, that's a nice bike.
No, this is the 500cc twin.
Where'd you learn it from?
Whoa, that's a low blow. But hey, I'll have you know that I am a changed man. Bought this with hard-earned cash. Here, take a seat. What?
The only time you pull a stunt like this is when you're trying to make up for something.
You are too smart for your own good, you know that? I got this job. Pays well. Really well. But, gotta leave town for a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Like, a year. At the most, and then I'll be back before you even know it, alright?
You're bailing on me.
Come on, don't be so dramatic.
So it wasn't bad enough to leave me in that place?
could you do this to me, Sam?
I'm doing this for you. The money I make is for the both of us. And then in a couple of years, when you're out,
Take me with you.
I can barely support myself.
I'll pitch in.
I know you think the orphanage sucks.
You have no idea.
But it's the best thing for you right now. Alright?
Wow.
Just gotta trust me on that.
It's not fair.
Nothing about our lives has been fair. But we've made it work. Right?
Sure.
You know, the bike wasn't the only surprise. And I guess we're gonna have to ruin the next one.
What?
I found Mom's stuff. Everything that Dad sold, I tracked down the buyer.
If you're saying this just to make me feel better,
God.
where?
On the other side of town. What do you say we go and get it back?
You mean steal it?
It's not stealing if it was ours to begin with.
I'm pretty sure the cops are gonna see it that way.
Well, then let's not get caught.
Huh.
You ready for this?
Hell yeah.
I think that that is the perfect place to end this video. So, I am Greg again, and this is Purple Dragon Gaming, and thank you very much for watching and spending some time watching this beautiful game with me. I plan on doing a little more commentary in the next few videos, but I wanted to get at least the prologue started and done with. That's the basic prologue of the story. Now we get into the beginning of the actual story that's going to happen. There will be a couple times where we'll flash back, but we'll get to that soon. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or if you want to see more videos from me, like and subscribe on my channel. I would absolutely love to spend more time with you guys. Also, you can find in the description below in all my videos, you will find a link to my joint channel with my best friend Shane. Well, one of my best friends, but who we have the channel for Golden Axe Gaming, and we do a lot of. We're going to be seriously buckling down and getting some more videos out there. Right about now, we should be posting the first few of our videos. So it's been great. Like, comment, subscribe. Just do whatever you do. Don't leave a lot of dickish comments on my comment section. I don't need that. You know? And if you have any problems with the fact that I acted a little different in this video, then you'll see me act in my other channel. It's just because this was the first video, and this was the first opening to a big game that I'm going to be spending a lot of time with. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.